Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here on our experimentation colony. Alright, so last episode we concentrated on expanding our hatches and getting this ready for food production and putting it inside the base. We still have to empty these out by burning up the fuels of hydrogen, so we'll do that. And then we'll be able to expand and finish this farm and get this out of here because it is generating heat. But it's a good start, and this will solve our food issue for the time being. We'll have plenty of meat, and we'll have plenty of food for now that we can eat and share it with the hatches. Then we also put in our initial cooling system for this area. Whoops, it's liquid. Which is right here. We're bringing in this nice cold polluted water. Right now we're pausing it, and what I'm probably going to do is I won't have it always run. I'm probably going to put, in fact, yeah, let's do that right now while I'm talking about it. We're going to come here. We're going to get a liquid pipe sensor. And we're going to put a liquid pipe sensor in here now. Can we put it right there? Will it? That'll work. Okay. I don't need to make it out of steel. Let's redo that. There we go. Uh-oh. And then we're just going to hook it here. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, if the temperature is above a certain degree, then you can let it go. Otherwise, hold it. And the purpose of that is so that we can soak up as much temperature as possible so that by the time it gets over here, we'll have to run it a little bit, but by the time it gets over here, it'll be like over 20 degrees, and we can say, all right, run it. Otherwise, sit here, let it collect some temperature type of thing. May have to move that and adjust it, but that's where we're going to start. Now, this episode, what we're going to concentrate on is, one, continuing just to expand out the base and get some things built out that we need to do. And then two, we're going to go ahead and focus on this copper volcano. We have enough steel that I think we can get this built. And then we're also going to get these two other cool slush geysers boxed up and connected in with this one here. That is our goal for this episode. We're going to continue to store up our hydrogen. Right now, we're not sending it anywhere. We're just going to stockpile it so that we have energy source whenever we need it. Obviously, we're going to be getting rid of this as soon as we get rid of these and transfer all of this and change it out. So we got work to do, and we'll have to put in some hydrogen burning over here. But for right now, we're good. We've got plenty of petroleum storing our, our power source. And what's going on here? Oh, yeah. I was going to do this. There we go. Let's get that built so we stop leaking. We did that on purpose so we could put in the power thing. All right. So, yeah, that is our journey. I won't really dive into this and try to get a spike yet because we need massive steel production and stuff before we can get down here to handle all of that. So we'll just work on the base and then work on some of these vents and taming our first volcano so that we have a good source for our wiring and automation and piping. Radiant piping, because copper is a good thermal projector, I think, right? I hope. We'll find out. Anyways, that's what we're going to work on. So, excuse me. I will progress with mapping the builds and getting all of these ready, and then we'll be back to showcase, hey, here's where we're at and how far we've gotten. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, so quick update. Here's our progress. We are mapping out everything for our copper volcano. We've got the 2 steam turbines. Technically, I think we only need 1 on this, but we're going to do 2. I'm always getting the volcanoes confused. I know iron, you've got to do 3. I think copper is the one that needs 2. Because aluminum, you can get away with 1. Gold, you can get away with 1. Cobalt is 2 as well. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure someone can correct me, but anyways, that's what we're building. We're also getting these analyzed. We're almost done with this one and building this out. And same thing with this one. So we're already filling in. It's fine. We're just adding to the mess of liquids, balancing out some temperatures. We'll get it all cleaned up. I am gonna... Oh, we can't reach this. Never mind. I was gonna mop that crude oil up. We put a liquid lock right here. You can see it. It's right there. We're gonna be really careful that we don't mess that liquid lock up. Which basically means that we gotta make sure that this stuff doesn't spill down there. So we'll do that. I'm gonna leave the salt water in here. Well, we'll probably get rid of some of it. It's funny that it's not flowing out over here because there's nothing stopping it, but we may, I think we'll drop one of these out, but for now we'll keep it open. And we're gonna build all of the goodies up here. We'll go ahead and do that though. Well, no. No, we can. If we dig this one out, we can get up. I was about to say, well, then it'd be 3 high, and if someone gets over here, we sealing it. It'd be a mistake. At the same time, we needed to get our steel production going, so we're working on that. We're bringing in this cooler liquid, and shoving it in here. We're also dropping a bunch of it out. Let's stop that for now. We don't need it to flow into this and turn into water. Yeah. But I figured that would be a better use of this cold liquid, even if it's being heated up a little bit. Did we drain it out already? Oh, we did, because we put it clear up here. Is this thing dormant? Yeah, it is. Well, that's okay. That's why we're hooking up the other 2. We're fine. How's our temperature up here? Is things growing? Yeah, they're all growing. It's a mess. We can't see it. Oh, we've emptied this tank out, but not this one? No gas intake. Yeah, I know that. But why isn't it flowing? Good question. We don't know. The kitty's gonna come help us to find out. It's not that. Does it have to have a pipe here? Yep. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can do that. We'll put a little fake pipe there for it, just so that it goes, oh yeah, there's a pipe there. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, that means we'll be able to deconstruct this one and soon this one, so that's good. We haven't set these up yet because, well, we're still building the railing. It's taking us a little bit of time. A bunch of hatches up here. I don't know if we need them, but we're gonna go ahead and wrangle them, and if they get put into these, yeah, there's some that don't have 8. So we'll get those taken care of. Cool. Oh yeah, and we also started doing this. We have tons of plastic. I figured, why not? Let's start transforming these bedrooms into luxury bedrooms. We'll do another one up here. So it'll be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 dupes that we could support with luxury barracks. So we'll go ahead and do that. Raise morale. I mean, stress is not an issue right now, but we'll raise morale anyways. Realized I wasn't quite talking into the mic. Hopefully the audio is okay. Let me see. What's up over here? Oh yeah, we need to get power to all of this still. Yeah. That should be something we're working on as well. We did start it, mapping it out. Basically what we have to do is come over here and put in several things. One, we would need this to come in and put in our heat barrier for the base. We can seal that door. Once that's built, we can get rid of this door. Alright, so we can do that, and then right outside of it, we can do a ladder all the way down. Boom. Okay, and then we can start our power distribution. Now, we don't have a whole lot here, so we got to be a little careful because we're not quite ready for this. But we can start, so we can do, you know, there'll be one here, one here. Basically, what we're going to do is this across the board. And we run out, so I don't know if we want to do that yet. Do we want to do that yet? We may cancel a couple, but because we may need those elsewhere. I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll cancel the actual things for now, because I may need the materials for now. So yeah, we'll do that. All right. Anyways, we're gonna continue building this stuff up and try to get this ready to go. We are producing steel now to catch back up, and we got to run the pipes here to connect. So we're gonna work on a few things, and then we'll be back. See you in a bit. All right, welcome back. So we've been doing some work. We got a little distracted, so cycles have ran by. Anyways, that's not too much of an issue. So what we're going to do is we need to capture some of these critters, like 8 of them or so, and put them down here. We built another farm. We have so many hatches. We did set up this. So we're plopping eggs down here. We've got a little door, so that this is kind of like our, hey, put in the eggs and let them hatch, collect the meat and the eggshells and take it out. Right now we're just dumping the coal right here at the moment from all the farms. We'll expand that and take it to where we want. But that gives us that we have a kitchen room here now, and we can start focusing on getting the hatches hatching here and drowning instead of here. We're gonna have to clear the herd out here soon. Our farm is doing really well. We've finally emptied this area out, so we can go ahead and do that, but this is fully automated already. We got some cleanup to do. We've got a little body temperature issues to take care of. You can see here that we've got salt water coming in. That's because we're clearing out, we have to go all the way down here, clearing out this. Now, of course, this is going to give us polluted water, but we got to clear out the salt water, so we're working on it. We're pumping it out. We also have this going. We've got it analyzed. It's dormant right now, so it'll be 14 cycles. So right now we're just pulling everything out of it. We're going to go ahead and pull this and this out as well, because that's outside of the bounds. But it's completely ready. Of course, we're just dumping it down here right now, but that's all right. And then we're getting this one finalized. This one's dormant for another 30 cycles. The good thing is that between this one, and this one, which is also dormant, see, these are 30 and 30 cycles before they activate, whereas this one's still active for 36 cycles. So we got a crossover. So that's really good. That means we'll have a constant supply as we build this out and get it all set up. We can finish this. Yep, we can do that. We built this one a little extra high, but that's okay. It's all right. And we've built paths across here now that go all the way, so it's a lot faster to get into this section and everything, so that's a positive. And I'm happy this is good. I think we'll expand and start on this one down here next, because it's close by. So our power and everything will be right close by. We can hook it up easily and get this aluminum volcano going. And let me see what else. And then, of course, we're expanding our bedrooms. We've already assigned... Oh, we got the next one. Well, the room's not sealed, but we got it ready. So the first one, I put all of our people that are doing construction. So this one, and Tinker, he's down here. So this one, I'm going to put our diggers. Muscle, Rock. Who else? Brawn. And I think we... Yeah, and then we can put our other Tinker doer here. So they'll be rewarded with some extra, comfortable beds, which means we're slowly going to be able to start taking these out and replacing them. In fact, here, we just do this. We can start deconstructing these. We'll do this one too, because we could fill this with beds and then replace them. And we'll get these taken out, and then when we put these in, we'll be able to take these out. So, yeah, we'll continue expanding that. And we'll be able to work on the base a little bit more to get things going. Now, we did put in a filter down here so that our salt water is coming in and being filtered through here. So that's why it's going a little bit slower. It's not full speed. I could slow it down a little bit, or I mean speed it up temporarily, I think, just by doing that. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and do that so that we can get it out, because the salt water that was in there was warm. So we're not necessarily cooling this area. It's not hot, but there's a couple areas that are slightly warm. So we just need to, to pull that out. And then, let me see, we're not getting anybody down here yet. Just do a bunch of them, then at least we'll be able to get them down here. Fill them in. We do need to set up the shipping for it, which we can do now because we harvested a bunch more lead, which we're using for inside the base. Our biggest issue, we've got steel production going full speed, but our biggest issue is regular metals. So we're gonna have to do some digging and stuff because I don't want to use our best resources, for some of this. Alright, so I see a couple things. We're just gonna do that for now. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna we're doing some 9s, which is fine. In some of our production. Let me see. Did we get this one running? It says no power yet. I ran a wire over here. Oh. I didn't finish the wire. So let's finish that. That way we can go ahead and pull this hydrogen out. There's not much, but we'll get it pulled out and put into here. Did we get this fixed? We did. Okay, it's running. And how's this? We haven't looked at this for a long time. I mean, it looks good and that it's cool, but it's still not 5 degrees. Although our radiant, okay, it's getting there. Our radiant is almost cold enough, so it's probably going to be another 20 cycles, and maybe we'll finally have the temperature in here, the right temperature to start growing these. I mean, these are growing. We just need to expand it. We haven't been expanding, but these things are growing. We're harvesting and we're making things out of them. So, that's good, but we need to automate that too. So there's a couple things that I want to do. One, I want to automate this, meaning the resupply of our stuff. So let's do this. Let's dig this out, and let's get our floor in using our precious little resources here. Do that. Because if I build this and then I do that, what I can do is I can put in some shipping auto sweepers here, one here and one here with a shared bin, a conveyor receptacle, that the repaired suits go into and get stored until needed and then placed automatically. And then we can have a conveyor loader, which will pick up over here the worn suits and send them back to the repair station. We can do that. I've never actually done that on any of my bases, and although I've had some comments about it. I'm going to take the iron for now. Our food's is getting a lot better, but I'll take the iron. We did lose a dupe. Oh, he's not even buried yet. Oh my goodness. He was a new dupe, a construction guy, and I didn't block him out of the base. Now I've got my Sparkly, Buttony, he's still here. Sparkly, I've stopped him. He's new as well because they're too slow. Even with suits, he was down here and climbing up this and ran out of oxygen. He made it to here, gulped in a bunch of oxygen, and then started moving up and then died about right here. So he's sitting down here. Poor guy. Poor Buttony. Aww. Well, we'll pick him up and get him buried here in a moment. Unfortunately. Anyways. Yeah, now that we've got this, we can finish this. First of all, we can take out all of these pipes. Yeah. There, we can take all of those out. And we can connect that to that. That way we can pull this out. Whoops, excuse me. Right now we have it set up so it won't run. We're going to get rid of these guys. Well, we're going to move them. So we need to make some changes over here. So I think next episode we'll do that. We'll start making those changes. We'll also go ahead and put in our door. There we go. So that we can put this in and have our farm there. It's the only one that's not plugged in. This one still needs the door here. Okay, that's on a 9. Yeah, we're a little bit slow on getting some supplies in places into the base, so we'll work on that. I need to deconstruct that. Cool. Yeah, you guys just need to do that. And then we need to collect some metals and some resources and stuff. Just general metals, not necessarily the fancy ones. We'll have plenty of copper here soon through our volcano, so yeah, look at this. This is nice. Can we mop that up? We can. Okay, let's mop the crude oil up. Now, oh, we have a bunch of carbon dioxide in here. We want to get rid of all of that before this. Completely forgot. Well, let's just do that. Let's just do this. Plop it right here. Grab that. Cat just shut the bathroom door, so now none of the cats can get to the litter box. No. Okay, let's put this on an emergency build just to get it done, because we have 12 cycles. It's enough. We can vacuum this out. I don't see any other water in here, but let's look. Liquids. Okay, we got regular water. We got some polluted water. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Maybe I can do this. I will deconstruct this right here and drain this out a little bit and see if I can mop up the polluted water, because this is too much liquid in here anyways. Yeah, we'll do that. But anyways, that completes this episode. In the next, we are going to work on taming another volcano, this aluminum one, I think. And then we will work on some other things, more improvements in the base, I think, to start really getting production of food and materials going the way we need it to. I think that's the best thing we'll work on. Yeah, we got to get it low enough we can get this polluted water, otherwise it does no good because we'll just be off-gassing. So we'll let it drain, and then we can put water in here. So that's not a problem. We can bring some water over and get that taken care of before it mops up. It's funny that the polluted water just shows up right here on top of this salt. Okay, can we... Okay, we can. So I'm gonna get this put back in. I don't mind the salt water being in here. And we'll try to get those taken care of. Alright, anyways. See you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.